Mm-hmm. What up, motherfuckers? Come on in. Shit. I gotta roll up. Anyway. Don't mind me. I got some shit I gotta tell y'all. Oh, I have so much explaining to do. And just not enough time. So, let me get this blunt rolled. And we'll get started. Oh, what up, bro? What up? Shit. Yeah. Got a lot to talk about in such little time, guys. So, I'm gonna roll this weed here. And, nonchalantly, I'm just gonna get fucking started, okay? Now, bear with me. I talk fast. And, what's up? What's up, nigga? What's up? Got my big bro in the crib. My nigga Malachi here. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Nothing shit. I got a lot to tell y'all. And I don't have a lot of time to say it. For what's coming. And in all honesty, what's up? Wagwan. Wagwan. I love it. I love it. There's not a lot of time. Yeah? You know? So without further ado, I gotta roll this weed. And I'm gonna kick the shit with y'all for a second. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to stay tuned for this one because a lot of the questions I keep getting asked will be answered tonight. As to what's going on, why is it so hot, what are you talking about, the smokeless fire, the Kundalini rising, and we could even go into a couple of divine laws and sacred principles if you like. However, we're really going to get into the occult anatomy of man. One of my favorite topics on the study. Because in order for me to call myself a teacher, in order for me to really call myself somebody who's here to help, I have to give you tools you can use to help yourself. You have to understand nobody could save you but you. And we're in a time right now where tools need to be released. God damn it. Alright, there's going to be some things that are said you guys might not agree with. There's going to be some things said that you might not have never fucking heard of before. But that's okay. That's alright. Bear with the nigga. Keep this bitch rolling, alright? And no, I'm not playing no motherfucking music. Because every time I play some fucking music, there's always a punk ass bitch trying to fucking stripe my shit or fucking block my page for some copyright bullshit. So, fuck it. We're not even gonna go down that road. Okay? We've been down that road with Cash Rain. We don't gotta go down that road here. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Alright? But hear me out, niggas. Yeah, I'm still rolling my weed. I'm talking to you. Consider this a unofficial, official introduction, if you like. Whatever. Your grandma's peach tea. Fuck. Whatever you want. Okay? Whatever your little heart desires. Now, hold on. Yep. I gotta do this because this is so necessary, guys. Now I know you're gonna be like, well, hurry up and get to it, nigga. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. Listen, patience is a virtue, motherfucker. Bro, this is weed, okay? Now you gotta understand, my black ass wasn't even really expecting to be able to go live because Instagram don't like me. And that is very obvious if you followed me since 2019, 2020. They don't like my ass, okay? I can't even have conversations with people most of the time because of the way this fucking construct works. Niggas is goofy out here and fear what they don't understand instead of just doing a little bit of research. Opening a book or maybe even, I don't know, meditating on it. Which is how I've come to the conclusion of what's been going on these past 3.5 years. Meditating, dream interpretation, and research. Lots and lots and lots of fucking research. Okay? I mean endless fucking hours of research. You'd be surprised how much footage of lectures and PDFs I've read in such a short amount of time. It'd blow your fucking mind. You'd be like, damn, you did all that in 3.5 years? Yeah. I did. And, boy, do I have some shit to tell y'all. So, fair use notice, everybody. This is for educational purposes only. Okay? Let's talk about this heat dome, shall we? Now, you see, everyone talks about the year of the dragon. The year of the dragon, the year of the dragon. Oh, the year of the dragon. The year of the dragon's coming. And this is the 8th year. And this is the 8th year. And it's the year of the dragon. And this is the year of the 8. And all that shit. Without ever really explaining what the year of the 8 means. Or explaining what the year of the dragon means. Well, let me tell you something. It's actually an astrological term. You see, the dragon is a zodiac in the Chinese zodiac, known as the I Ching. And there's cycles. Every 8 years or 6 years is another zodiac, or another constellation with the star alignments, right? And for every zodiac, is a triad. You got 3 that coincide and fuck with each other. And you're going to have one odd symbol out. Just happens to be this. You're born because it goes off a star and planetary alignment. Every cycle has an element. There was for example, I was born in a fire year, the year of the rat, which made me a fire rat. This is the year of wood. This is the year of the dragon. The wood dragon, the earth dragon, right? What is the earth dragon, the green dragon? Well, in the occult world, the green dragon represents the earth. It represents Tyrone. What is Tyrone? Tyrone is earth. Tyrone literally is an indigenous word for the earth. Whenever they came out with a movie called They Cloned Tyrone, what they were talking about is they've duplicated the earth. They've merged the earth. The two worlds have become one. Okay? And the green earth dragon, the green dragon, the cosmic dragon, and the dragon year is the year of retribution. You see, the 8 symbol is an interlooping symbol, right? This interlooping symbol is honestly metaphoric of the Ouroboros, or the entangled serpent, right? The hidden flame within, right? The hidden flame or the sacred flame is the cosmic dragon, the celestial dragon. It's the cosmic serpent. It's the kundalini rising, the smokeless fire. That's why certain women go through these heat flashes during a specific age. It's whenever their kundalini rising is at its peak. It's at its most potent. For males, it's more of like a dynamic force. This force is inside of us and outside of us. And the more we generate a large amount of energy, our spiritual energy, by activating knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the more we come into oneness, our alignment with the align and the celestial powers. I'd say what's happening is a massive amount of energy is being generated, okay, worldwide. Anytime you have a massive amount of energy being generated, you maybe have to understand, once energy is here, it cannot be no longer created or destroyed. It can be tweaked where it is uprised and spiraling up, being upped in frequency, or it's going to be downrised and spiraling down in frequency. But that's it. We're spiraling up in frequency because we're moving out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. We're moving out of the age of belief into the age of knowing. You have to understand, having a belief is a doubt. It's not, you don't know. You can't believe something and know something at the same time. It doesn't work that way. Either you know something or you want to know. Therefore you believe, but you don't really know. We're moving from the age of belief to the age of knowing, the age of knowledge, in the age of Aquarius, which happened in February 2024 when we moved into the age of the dragon. Okay? Now, what happened in 2024 that set off and catapulted this year? Truth. Cat Williams came out and started talking truth. Gene Dill came out and started talking truth. Then there was the whole Rod Hayes guy who came out. Phase 1 started coming out. A whole bunch of truth being revealed, you know? Yeah. A whole fucking lot of it. Whole lot of truth for that ass. Cat Williams did his damn thing. Terrence Howard came out doing his damn thing. Pay attention to all the fucking podcasters now. Yeah? Everybody's telling the truth, right? That's because we're in the age of knowing. Right? So, let's fast forward. We're in March now. Things are starting to heat up. Ice glaciers starting to fall, right? The ocean levels are starting to heat up, right? Wildlife starts acting crazy, right? Earthquakes, fucking hurricanes, floods, an alien in fucking Miami. Real shit. Alien in Miami, right? Alien in Las Vegas. UFOs galore. Right? We're in May. What happened in May? A lot of people died in May. There were celebrities dying at a massive fucking rate in May. Right? That's the soul harvest. What were they harvesting for? Well, what happened the next month after May? April. The ellipse. Right? The mass ellipse that had everybody in a path of totality, right? Not to mention the direct laser attacks that happened in Texas that started the biggest fucking fire in history. There was an ellipse. And then there was whales swimming in the Fibonacci spiral, and then there was that submarine that just exploded with some of the richest people in it. After Vanguard and BlackRock made a power move to start buying everybody's houses, and the whole BRICS thing finally being established in all the countries, saying basically, fuck you, USA, we're going to make our own country and our own currency. I'm going to kick you guys out. Now you're starting to see why all this desperation measure shit is happening. Now we're in June. The solstice hits. Like I've been telling everybody. Wait till June. Wait till May 18th. Anarchy hit the planet. Everybody who couldn't get their shit together from January to May 18th, if you were in the path of totality, if you looked at the eclipse and you weren't fasting, if your body wasn't light as a feather, guess what happened? You were infiltrated. Can't sleep right. moody as fuck, right? Angry, spazzing out, lashing out at people, getting in the fucking fights, car accidents, losing shit, shootouts. Yeah, you've been infiltrated. That's what happened. You have to understand that as our Kundalini was rising and we were generating energy, we live on a planet that has a heartbeat. It's alive. It's a spear. It's an organic fucking rock. Right? We live on our donut. Whatever. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're here. And it has a Kundalini as well. And as that heat started to finally generate within us, it was generating in Daughter Earth. It was generating in Mama Kai. And the signal was shot out into Mama Universe. Okay? The signal was shot out on November 11th, 2022, when the Hubble telescope found an anomaly. A giant goddess in our nebula. That was the first sign, that was the first signal that the matriarch was going to make its return. And you have to understand the matriarch is more spiritual. The divine feminine is more spiritual. Okay? The masculine is more analytical. We move in a 1, 2, 3 motion. The divine feminine moves into the Fibonacci spiral motion. Same motion you find everywhere in nature, yes? Or no? So, from 2022 to 2023, we had dynamic energy interferences worldwide, right? It was hot as fuck on the East Coast and cold as fuck on the West Coast. It was snowing and then it was flooding in the North and in the South, worldwide. Let me tell you something. Anytime you have extreme measures of heat and extreme measures of cold simultaneously at the same time, you're going to have a natural disaster. Especially when Mama Kai is pissed off. You're going to get a natural disaster. You think it's a coincidence the last 3 hurricanes we've had, only one had a masculine name and the other 2 had divine feminine names? I think one was actually named after a Hindu goddess, Hurricane Ida. Oh yeah, and they're naming the fucking meteor that's supposedly coming to Earth Apophis, which is typhoon, which is a peep. Meanwhile, the white sun, also known as the star Polaris, also known as Nemesis, has been here. So has the yellow sun and so has the black sun. All 3 suns have been here since 2019. The hidden sun is within. The hidden sun is the sacred flame, right? Well, that's been risen up within all of us. And it took the year of the dragon to bring the heat. The year of the dragon to bring the heat. Dragons blow fire, don't they? It's been really fucking hot. Worldwide. Hasn't it? We're all getting smarter, aren't we? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? We getting smarter? Or what's the deal here? What's going on? What are we really doing with each other? Are we fucking around? Are we not as deep as we think we are? Are we lying to ourselves? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? So, you start to see all this death. You start to see all this chaos, this anarchy. You start to see all the corruption happen within the police force. You start to see all the corruption in the politics and in the military. You start to see the corruption with the entertainment industry. You start to notice that all the wicked ones fall, yeah? What up, Bam? You guys notice all the wicked fall, right? Yes or no? You start to see every wicked piece of fucking shit, every wicked scumbag, right? This year, start to fall, start to die, right? You started to notice the earth heating up, right? You started to notice all of these things happening. Yes? Yes or no? Yes or no? You started to notice the people. Oh, go on. You started to see what's going on, you know? Everybody got a little piece of the poison. How many people you know died? How many people you know died since 2022? How many people you know died since fucking 2023? How much hotter has it gotten since 2019 before the Divok 91 started? And I call it Divok 91 because it's backwards. If I say what it is, I'll get banned. But let me spell it out for you. Divok 91 is backwards. Divok 91. That's when I realized we're in a fucking dictatorship. 2020, right there is when I realized nobody's free. Not even the celebrities. In fact, this whole shit is scripted. Yeah? This shit was planned. In fact, as soon as it backfired on them, they killed the scientists who made it and blamed it all on fucking Asia and all on China. Yeah? And they told you don't go outside. They told you stay inside, right? They told you wear a fucking mask, right? Keep 6 feet, right? They made everybody fuck up in school, right? So we wouldn't pay attention to what was going on. Took our jobs away. They gave us all this money for free, right? What we do with it? Buy guns, dope, pussy, BBLs. It was a control study. It was a fucking psychological experiment, dog. It was a control study. They fucking duped you. And we went for it. We went for the shit. You feel me? Real trying to act like we don't see what's going on. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols. They've been playing in front of our face for forever. Right? But now it's getting real. Now people are dying, nigga. Now the Most High is here and the Supreme Mother of all is here, right? What's happening? The dragon spitting fire. See, let me tell you a little something about energy real quick. Energy shows up in 5 states. But for simpler terms, we're going to cover 3. Solid, liquid, gas. Okay? These things are not really physical. How we think they are. How our eyes project them to be. You see, all things are energy. And everything vibrates. Everything is made up of cells and atoms. And these cells and atoms are made up of protons and neutrons and electrons, right? That conduct and produce an electromagnetic current that produce life. Simply by cellular division, meiosis, mitosis, and so on and so forth. Things like that, right? Now, if we're talking about the molecular structure of a cell, the molecular structure of a nucleus, it looks exactly like space, doesn't it? Well, I know. So, as you go on and you think and you find and you look, you're going to start to see, basically in a nutshell, the more energy a cell has, the more energy an atom has, it reproduces. And the more it reproduces, it generates friction. That friction means that those particles and those waves start to reproduce and produce a heat, right? That heat makes those atoms skyrocket and they start vibrating and moving and bouncing all over the place, okay? Those particles and the rate of vibration is what makes these states of matter the states of matter. They're either going to be in a fixed state, a solid state where they're vibrating really fast, really close together, or they're going to be in a loose state where they're flowing and they're vibrating really fast, really far apart. That's called the liquid state of matter. You're going to have something where in a gas state of matter, the particles and waves are vibrating at such a fast rate, they're ricocheting off of each other. All over the area, right? When that happens, especially when it's at a really fast, rapid rate, you get temperature, okay? And this is basic science. You get temperature. You're going to get either cold temperature, where you're resting in the solid state of matter form, or you're going to get a high, and I mean an extremely fucking fast rate, bro. Like, you're going to get some heat. Now, I want you to pay attention to if you've ever been in an airplane before. If you've ever been inside a big body of water, like a lake or a river or something like that before. Why is it colder the further down you go? Why is it colder the higher up you go? If the sun is hot. If the sun is hot, why is it colder the higher we get in elevation? Why is it colder, bro, the further we get in space? Why does the temperature fucking drop if we're that close to the sun? Aren't we the third or fifth rock from the sun? Allegedly. And if you go into the ocean, and you get deep in the ocean, real deep in the ocean, why does it get colder and colder and colder and colder? If we had this thing they talked about called the Earth's core, which was as hot as 1,000 suns, right? If we had something called the Earth's core that was as hot as 1,000 suns, why does the surface get colder the further below you get? If we were really that close to this so-called hot sun, why would it get colder the closer you get to it when you get out of space? Come on, let's think here. Let's make the math. Unless the Earth's core wasn't rotating or generating energy, and in fact, it was stuck in inertia. Inertia is when energy is not moving, and it wasn't generating any energy or friction. Well, that would make sense why the ocean was so cold, now wouldn't it? That would make sense why the ocean's getting hotter, wouldn't it? That would make sense why the ocean levels are getting fucking hotter, huh? Because we're raising in frequency. And as our kundalini rises, so is the planet's kundalini that we're living on. And it took the year of the dragon to breathe the fire, to burn up the wickedness. We have to remember, we don't wrestle and tussle with flesh, but have battles with higher principalities. Okay? And that's coming from the fucking Bible you guys love to quote so much. We tussle not with mere flesh and bone, but battle with higher principalities and powers. We're talking in forms of energy. This energy is generating. Yes? The sun is changing. Yes? It's actually getting hot. Huh? Actually got some new stars coming. Actually got some new stars and some new galaxies apparently being, I don't know, what's the word, discovered out of the fucking blue. This year. Come on. How many much? Because I'll tell you right now, it's well over 60. It's well over 100. It's well over your average amount you'd probably think would be normal. I guess I'll just give you that motherfucking much right there, man. You think you think you know what's going on in the world until you realize we really don't know shit. In fact, we've been lied to. It's up to us. Do a little bit of research and figure some things out, and then bada bing, bada boom. You're here. You're here. You start to get your head out of the sand. You start to see what's really going on around you. And what's going on is the spirit is rising. You see, there's a term everybody always says, but I don't think they know what it means. The term is mind over matter. You see, your mind and your brain are not the same thing. Your brain is physical, made up of physical organs and matter and chemicals and so on and so forth. But the mind, however, the mind is something different entirely altogether. I'm going to tell you something a lot of people won't tell you. Your mind has 3 parts. Your conscious mind, which everything you learn is discovered from and analyzed through past events and the ego. Then you have your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is source. Your subconscious mind is the lesser God, the demigod within you that has bestowed at the God, the mother, the father, the hidden one, the nameless one, the universe has bestowed gifts upon. The subconscious mind is a direct source and connection to your spirit, your etheric body. And then you have your unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind does all these mortally functions for you when you're awake and when you're asleep that you're not consciously aware of. They just happen automatically within the brain, within the body, right? You can also look at these 3 brains like the 3 bodies or the 3 realms: hell, heaven, and earth. You can look at it like the sun, the moon, and the stars. You could look at it like the mother, the maiden, and the crone, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's all the same thing. Okay? It's all the same shit. What I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you because the mind is all and the universe is mental. Mind over matter. Mind is spirit. Mind is the unseen. Okay? Matter is the physical world. This 3-dimensional world we're living in. This Archon prison. Matter are particles. Yeah? So when you hear that saying mind over matter, what they're telling you is your mind is stronger than the matter your eyes are projecting to your brain. You see, you guys are fooled into still seeing with your eyes instead of with your eyes single, instead of with your mind. They don't even tell you the majority of us aren't breathing properly, and that the science of breath is important because every time we breathe, we're breathing in waves, we're breathing in particles, we're breathing in vibrations and sensations and chemicals and etheric elemental spirits and energies, which is, in fact, by definition, a religion and spirit. Breath is spirit, your prana, your chi. It's not fucking oxygen. Okay? You can't see it, but you know it's there. That's this 5D everyone keeps talking about. You see, if you stare at something long enough and then close your eyes, you can still see it even though your eyes are closed. You are seeing without your eyes. That is spirit. That is source. That is your subconscious mind. You see, the eyes are nothing but mere projectors. They project these particles and waves and send signals to our brain. Okay? That's why they say the brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what isn't, because it doesn't. It only knows the projection and how we feel within the energy. It only knows the projection. Your eyes are a projector. Your true seer is the brain. Okay? If you ever watched a movie or you ever played a video game and you got really excited or you got really scared, it's because your brain didn't know the difference between it being real or fake because of what your eyes are projecting to it, right? So that lets you know right there how deep it is when I tell you the mind is all and the universe is mental. Mind over matter, you know? Now, we're in a realm where the spirit world and the physical world have become one, brethren. One. And now that these things have become one, you have to understand what I mean when I talk about the science of particles and waves. Why I'm teaching these 12 universal laws. Universal law, this governs all events on this realm. All of them. Not man-made law. Universal divine law, bro. I'm telling you. Just wait. Just wait. We got you, bro. I'm gonna hook you up real good, bro. They're setting for you, falling for the goddamn whoop-de-dope. Like a goddamn human. When you calling yourself a god. In order to successfully achieve the agenda, they have to subtly groom us until we're comfortable. They told us all this shit about aliens. They told us all this shit about the Anunnaki. And then all of a sudden, 2019 comes. You start seeing UFO-shaped clouds. Start seeing more chemtrails. While you have CEOs stepping down from major corporations. Then COVID came out. The Divock 91 came out. Then the government disclosed, oh yeah, aliens are real. Oh yeah, we've been remote viewing y'all for a minute too. It's all there if you don't believe me. Go to www.cia.gov and click on the archives. It's all there. The majority of these things you think are a conspiracy are actually fucking true. The government admitted it. And you keep on thinking they had no choice but to admit it. There's too much of us, dog. We see through the bullshit. We're not gonna fucking fall for it no more. But here's the thing. All that CMOS, all your fucking crystals, it's not the key to enlightenment, dog. Hotep, beloved. Ashe, beloved. Rahabat, Allah. Rabba. This is not a fucking secret clubhouse, bro. Who can save you is you. You're gonna realize the only person there who can save you is you. So you gotta learn. Right? Tune into my page. I teach you tools you can use. Alright, now I walked through what it means to do the work. I've walked through the importance of discipline. I've walked through the 7 Hermetic principles. And right now, I'm running down the 12 universal laws. After that, I'm going to teach you guys the occult anatomy of your body. And how God really is within. Then we're going to learn some real fucking magic. We're going to learn some real fucking hoodoo. I'm going to give you some goddamn tools for meditation and breath work. Some real tools that you can use. Instead of this goofy shit. The motherfuckers is out here acting. Cheer. Don't you get it? Angelic hybrids are dying, bro. Real ones are getting taken out. They're going home. Understand something. An angelic can't die unless it's time to go home. Unless their mission was complete. I don't get it, dog. Y'all think I'm tripping. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck's going on, bro. The New World Order is happening right in front of your fucking eyes, dog. It's this AI shit. It's that BRICS shit, dog. You really think we're gonna make it to a fucking president election? I understand there's going to be war on American soil real fucking soon. There's gonna be war here real fucking soon. Jay-Z and Frank Ocean told you in the music video, no church in the wild. Don't believe me? Go watch that fucking music video. They told you. They fucking. Due to universal law, in order for them to get away with what they get away with, without it being out of bounds, they have to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. It's law. No one escapes the law. But here's the thing they forgot. Karmic retribution was coming. They weren't expecting the divine council to be here. They weren't expecting this many people in this golden generation in the age of Aquarius to actually have spiritual gifts. They weren't expecting us to do this. Don't y'all know I've been silently trying to wake up the Titans for the last 5 years? Meditating, chanting, praying, doing rituals for the last 5 years consistently, nigga. Now we're here. And everything I predicted is coming to light. Everything I told you that was going to happen is happening. If you don't believe me, go to my main account, Cash.Rain, and check it out. I'm not fucking kidding, dog. Y'all think I'm out here bullshitting or something. I'm giving you the real game. The fire is released. The year of the dragon is here. The fire is released. Everyone trying to think, oh, it's the government. Oh, it's HARP. You really think they're that smart? Bro, they're predictable. Stop giving your power away. Stop giving these people power. They have no fucking power. The only power over you is the illusion of the power that you think they have. They have no power. China ain't fucking with them. Russia ain't fucking with them. Europe ain't fucking with them. Canada ain't fucking with them. Africa ain't fucking with them. They all got their own currency now. This is a desperation measure to keep the Americans in control. Don't you see what the fuck is going on, dude? Wake up. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols, dog. We're in a heat dome. Worldwide. Yeah, fucking right. The wicked gotta burn. Then they start dropping like flies, bro. Dropping like fucking flies. Crooked cops. Dropping like flies. Crooked politics. Dropping like flies. You think I'm kidding? This is the year of retribution. Karmic retribution, bro. You better fucking wake up. Get your shit together. 2024 is the last year to get your shit together. If your shit ain't together by December, dog, you're gonna be broke forever. You're gonna be suffering forever. Because America will not be the same by next year. What did I tell you in 2020? By 2025, America will not be the same. Who was the first person to tell you that? Who was the first person to show you this motherfucking map? Stop playing with me, dog. Oh, y'all gonna fucking learn. Y'all gonna fucking learn today. And y'all gonna respect this shit, bro. Because I'm here to tell you what the fuck is going on. I'm not here to tell you no bullshit. Man, I gotta roll up another blunt. I gotta roll up another blunt on these niggas. Because what I'm telling you is some real shit. You can look at any ancient civilization, bro. You can check it in hoodoo. You can check it in voodoo. You can check it in Samaria. You can go to Kemet, man. You can go to the fucking the Catholics, bro. You can check it in the Christians, man. You can check it in Gnosticism. Hinduism, Buddhism, Dharmism. We're all saying the same thing. We just call it a different name. We're not disagreeing, man. We're all saying the same thing, bro. All of us. We're all saying the same shit, G. Every single last one of us. I'm telling you what's going on. You motherfuckers don't want to listen. Y'all rather be caught up. Y'all rather chase pussy. Y'all rather chase the bag. Y'all rather be caught up in drama and social media antics. When the world as you know is crumbling right in front of your fucking eyes, dog. And you don't even see it. A lot of people are gonna die. And nothing will ever be the same. You see, the enemy is invisible. The enemy is interdimensional. The enemy is a non-terrestrial, invisible entity that works with egregores. Egregores are deities that only exist if you believe in them. Some people call them the demiurge. Some people call them archons. And they set up situations or bring people to your life or bring you to a certain event so they can feed off of you. So you can believe in them. So they can get stronger. To appease their master. They're not your friend. The God of this realm is not your friend. The God you go to church and worship and pray to and praise is Yaldabaoth. Yaldabaoth, the blind god, also known as Cannabis, also known as Samael, is the god of your world. The devil, the chief archon, the blind god. The God of this realm that you serve is your enemy. And our ancestors knew this. Our ancestors fought back to the best of their ability because they knew, although we were in this world, we are not of this world. We come from something greater. We come from something higher than this mere connection, this mere construct of Yaldabaoth. You see, everyone wants to hate on Baphomet. Baphomet is the light bearer, clothed in darkness. Baphomet is Beromet, the lamb. If he's the enemy, why is he sitting on earth in the lotus position? Yeah, man. If you know what the lotus position is, the lotus position is a symbol of locking down. Protection, yeah? Protection. Why would Baphomet be sitting in the lotus position protecting the earth? Meanwhile, the God you love so much in this realm, when you look up what Yaldabaoth looked like, the lion-headed, serpent-entangled God uses earth as a footstool. He's standing on earth as a footstool. Yeah, dude, let's go to church. Yeah, fucking blood of Christ. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, in God's name. Hallelujah. The fuck up. I smell Christian blood, bitch. And I mean that shit. I smell Christian blood. You wanna know why? Because these are the same motherfuckers who came to America when my ancestors were already here and tried to steal our resources, who tried to destroy us, who enslaved us and took our land and separated us from each other and made us think we're different fucking people, who made us think we're not indigenous, who told us that you're a nigger, who told you you're Indian, who told you you're fucking Hispanic, who gave you a goddamn Bible and beat you to justify their slavery. And you got one day off in slavery so you can go to fucking church and praise their God, that pale-faced God, Caesar Borgia, the rapist, you know, the one who raped his fucking sister? Yeah, him. That's your God. That's your fucking Jesus you're telling me I need. The one that gave us in slavery, right? But you want to help. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up with that shit. Jesus ain't coming, bro. You know who's going to save you? Yourself. What did our ancestors do? How the fuck was slavery invented? Why did we do hoodoo in the first place? Where did Palo Manombe and Palo Mante come from? Why did we start doing Santeria, bro? To fight the oppressor. To protect our people. Fuck out of here with that Jesus shit. That whole fucking thing is a stolen legacy, bro. Know how many crucified saviors there were before Jesus was even invented? I'll give you a bone. There's more than 16. There's more than 16. There's actually 20. 20 crucified saviors, bro, before Jesus Christ was even fucking invented. You want to talk about, oh, it was the Crusaders. No, it was the conquistadors. No, it was the European. Let me tell you something. Before we called them European, before we called them white, before we called them Puritans, we called them Christian. There were a group of people we called the Christians who ran us out of our land and were killing us all. Killing us all. I don't know. I don't sent it to Voodoo Priest Man like 4 times. I don't know. I guess he ain't fucking with me tonight. I don't know. He busy. He killed us all, bro. You know, the only thing that wasn't punishable by death, the only thing that wasn't punishable by death was devil worship. You had to scare people away. We weren't worshiping the fucking devil, you idiot. That was the only fucking way we could disguise our practice. You know the santos? You know the saints? It's the Orisha, Shango, Oya, Oshun, Elegua, Elegba, Olomondare, Obatala, Yemaya. Those are your fucking saints. Those are your fucking angels. Them. They stole our shit. And they either was punishing us by death or we had to go into hiding, bro. We had to disguise our shit. And now you motherfuckers want to go and give praise to the same motherfuckers who was raping our ancestors, beating our ancestors. Oh, praise Jesus. Nah. All you wicked motherfuckers are gonna burn, bro. All you wicked motherfuckers are gonna feel the fucking fire and the wrath of the dragon. Just how God is a loving God, you don't want to feel the wrath, bro. And with that, I'm out. Peace and love. My ass, nigga. Stay dangerous. And remember who the fuck you are. Here are your ancestors' spirits. Close your eyes and meditate. And remember the goddamn screams. And get ready to wipe the nose of the wicked, because I'm telling you.